Today we're going to be installing the Roll and Lock E-Series tonneau cover on this 2019 GMC Sierra with the Multi-Pro tailgate. Now this install is also going to be the same on a 2019 Silverado. Let's get started. First we're going to be installing our supplied power cable. So if you have a factory drop-in plastic liner, there's a good chance you're probably going to have to remove it and either notch it or cut it to find the holes on the bulkhead. In our case, we just have to peel back our bed rug, and there it is. So if you get a flathead screwdriver, you'll be able to pop that guy right out. Then we'll run our wiring cord through. And a quick tip here, if you put some electrical tape around the exposed ends, it won't get caught up quite as much, and it's a little bit easier to feed through. So you're going to want to leave about 2 feet left over in the bed so that we can still attach to the canister. All right, so now that we've finished with the wiring harness, we're going to move towards the back of the bed again, where we're going to install our housing bracket. Now, we're going to install it with the seal side towards the bed using a threaded tang, the 7/16 bolt, and a plastic washer. So we're going to drop the bolt through, put on our threaded tang, and you're only going to want to put it on maybe 3 threads. Then we're going to slide our plastic retainer over so that it can't back out on us. We're going to peel our bed rug back, exposing this hole. We're going to essentially put this tang through the hole and then tighten it up, and this will suck up against it, and we want to make sure that this is going to be level with the top of the cab. For now we can just eyeball it. So once you get it tightened up, you're going to want to get it about even with the top of the bed rail, and then we'll snug it up. So once we've repeated the housing bracket install on the other side, we're going to move towards the bulkhead seal and the additional seals before we put the canister on. So on this truck, we already have a bulkhead seal left over from a previous install. However, when you're installing your bulkhead seal, you're going to want to clean it with isopropyl alcohol, lay it from end to end. It could be required to trim it on both ends, and you're going to want to leave maybe a little extra space at the end there for our sealing caulk. So you're going to peel it off the wax paper and install it right here in this gap. So when you're putting down the sealing caulk, we're going to want to make sure it's touching from the bracket to the end of the bulkhead and from the bulkhead seal to the bed rail cap. This is going to prevent any additional water intrusion and make sure we have a good seal when we put that canister on. And repeat this on the other side. So now that we finished the housing bracket, we're going to be doing something similar but on the rear. So we're going to expose this hole in the rear, which we're again going to use a threaded tang, a plastic retainer, and a 7/16 bolt. Again, we're going to bring it till there's about 3 threads exposed. And we'll put on our plastic retainer. We're going to slide the tang in. So once your tang and bolt is in, you're going to get it flush with the bottom of the bed rail cap, and you're going to just snug it up. We're not going to tighten it too much, and we're going to leave some room for adjustment inside of the ovaled hole. Repeat that on the other side. So on this install, it's going to be a little bit different because we have the Multi-Pro tailgate with the Multi-Pro tailgate handle. So on the driver's side rail, we are going to take a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to remove this block. So now we're going to take the same bolt and washer that we've removed, and we're going to use it to reinstall this larger block in the hole to the left. Now once this longer block is installed, we're going to remove this perforated section here in order to clear the Multi-Pro tailgate. Now that our brackets are installed, we're going to place the cover all the way up against the bulkhead. Next, we're going to remove the plastic and remove the 2 screws, one on each side, in order to remove the canister lid. In order to remove the canister, you're going to push towards the cab and then up. Okay, so next we're going to be installing our rails. So for right now, we're going to be doing this on the driver's side, and how you know it's the cab side of the rail is with these 3 bolts here. So essentially what we're going to be doing is we're going to be inserting this small channel right here on top of this ridge, and the blanket of the cover is going to go inside of this main channel right here. Let's do that now. And then something else that makes it a little bit easier too, if you use your knee or a friend to help lift the canister up, and then this seal can slide right up underneath there, just like that. Okay, so now that the driver's side rail has been slid onto the cover canister itself, we're going to reinstall the nut that's on the handle for the Multi-Pro tailgate. So the passenger side rail will slide on just as the driver's side did. Now, we left a little bit of room for adjustment here in this rear bracket, so we're going to align these 2 holes and put our Allen key bolt in. And you're going to snug them up, but leave room for adjustment. Now moving from the rear back to the middle brackets here. Now all 4 of these middle brackets will be the same. We're going to take the larger Allen head screws, and we are going to thread them into the bottom of the blocks that are already attached to the rails. And again, we're just going to snug these up, but leave room for adjustment. All right, now moving down even 1 more bracket towards the cab, we're going to install it the same way. And again, snug it up, but leave room for adjustment. Okay, so now once we're done with those brackets, we'll move towards the last adjustment screw in the back. So we're going to be taking the small screws with the yellow thread locker on it and the smaller, thinner tang. Now, in order to line these holes up, you'll probably have to push up on the cover in order to line those holes up. All right, once that bolt is pushed through, you will take your threaded tang, add it onto the back, start threading it on. All right, so now that we have everything in place and where it needs to be, we're going to measure both the bulkhead and the tailgate sides of the cover here to see if they match up. On this particular truck, they should be 59 inches on both sides. .59 inches and 59 inches. If the tailgate and bulkhead end of your beds aren't the same width and you needed to make any corrections, you can loosen this bracket, and they have the included shims. You would insert one on top of the bolt and one below the bolt, and then tighten it back up until you have the appropriate width. So now that we've measured and everything's set where it needs to be, we need to go through and tighten everything up so it stays in place. We're going to start with the tailgate end, move to the bulkhead end, and then do the center. Next, we're going to be drilling the self-tapping screws through the canister bracket into the housing bracket. Repeat that on the opposite side. And now we're going to reinstall the 2 screws on both ends. Now we're going to be connecting our wiring harness to our canister. So we have our light wires right here and our canister wires right here. We're going to loosely zip tie our wiring harness to the canister and plug it in to the canister. Then you'll take your light wires and connect them into the wiring harness. You'll take your red, plug it into the red plug. You really want to make sure that you push these in all the way so you get a good connection. You'll take your black and do the same. And that's it for wiring. Now at this point we're going to want to test the operation of the light and the cover before we go ahead and put on the canister cover. And our light works and our cover deploys. Now we're going to be installing our canister cover. It's really pretty simple. We're going to be attaching it using this location here at the top and this location at the bottom, same for both sides. We have a black rubber grommet and a bolt. The black rubber grommet is going to go between the canister cover and this location here, and then the bolt will attach from the outside. Now we're going to be connecting the drain tubes to the bottom side of the canister. This will help release any trapped water and help it get outside of your bed. We're going to run our drain tubes through our bed rug, and this will help release the water through holes that are already existing in the bed. And repeat that on the opposite side. Now we're going to install our manual override cable. We are going to mount the brackets to the holes in the rail marked by these stickers. And we're going to do that by using the yellow Loctited bolts and the smaller tangs. Now we're going to be attaching the cable that comes out of the canister to the manual override cable using this clamp system. You'll insert the wire into the clamp and tighten it with the adjusting screw. Once that's done, you can cut the excess. Well, there you have it. It's just that easy. Now, if you have any questions, contact the experts or visit us online.